What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you guys for joining each and every time you guys do decide to join me. I got another one for you today. Daytona Bike Week is coming up. Actually, it starts tomorrow. So I'll be riding up Saturday morning, guys. I'm going to be doing a burn and turn for the first weekend. I'm trying to be on the road by 7 o'clock, okay? I'm trying to get there early, do what I need to do with the vendors and all those different things, just trying to get there early, but then the next weekend I will be staying, guys. So if you're coming up, I will be there the 7th through the 9th. I'm going to hang out and have some fun. But it's something important I got to talk to you guys about today. And guys, I tell you all the time, I don't change anything on the bike unless I feel like I'm uncomfortable with it. And I'm at a point right now that there's something these two bikes have that this bike doesn't have, and it's kind of making me uncomfortable. And I couldn't figure out what it was in the beginning. But now I think I figured it out, and I think we have a plan to fix it. Now, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get on the bike. Let's see if you guys notice what I'm talking about. So let's kick our leg here. For the most part, I'm sure it looks very, very comfortable. I got my bars set up perfectly. I got my hands exactly where I want them. There's no fighting the bike. I'm still in a lot of control of the bike with these bars, guys. So everybody who reached out to me and are looking for these bars, remember, Instagram, hit me up. I'll give you the information. I am not affiliated and I am not responsible. So yeah, but these bars are comfortable. They're in a perfect seating position that I want. Remember another thing, these bars are as wide as my factory 47s that I use on my race bike. So I'm pretty good to go. But getting on this bike and cruising, cruising for a while, laid back, however you guys like to ride. I'll show you another seating position that I might ride in, and that's probably it. From here to here. That's the only thing I'm going to probably change. But when I'm here, that lumbar, yeah, right in the back. And I'll tell you again, I can get a few hours out of the seat. Going to Daytona and back is no problem for this seat, but being extremely comfortable would be the problem. So if you notice on the other bikes, we rock backrest. Yeah, we rock backrest. And I'm not changing anything on this bike and half-assing with it. What I mean is, guys, I think everything through before I put a product on my bike. I make sure if I'm going to introduce it to you guys, it's A1. Yes, I have to make sure it's A1. So I'm going to get off this bike. We're going to set the table up. And we're going to put the cherry on top of this motorcycle. Guys, stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss this one. Well, guys, you see what I got. Corbin seat. This is from Bird Coop's Custom, which is a branch or the designer side of Corbin, the Corbin brand. Yeah, these are the seats that you see that are, custom made and just to match your bike and different things like that. Now, I wasn't really too versed in these seats. I've sat on a couple, and I felt a type of way about a lot of them. But at the end of the day, they're quality, they're premium seats. The seats I probably sat on, I'm going to tell you like this, guys, they were the much firmer leather. Some guys like firm leather. Some guys don't. Some guys want something a little softer, but you got to understand what you're buying. These guys have been around for a very, very long time, and a lot of guys who do long distance riding rock these seats. On top of that, this seat, it doesn't matter what weight you are. You can be 100 pounds, you can be 350 pounds. This seat is going to work for you. So there's not like you need to change and think about multiple seats or which seat you want to that fits your body type. I've seen where guys want one style of seat because they like it and it's nice, but they're 300 pounds or 400 pounds and that seat does nothing for them. It's more of a comfort thing, but at the same time, these guys just go for the style of the seat. A Corbin seat gives you both. The premium side of the Corbin seats, you're going to be able to get miles. You're going to be able to, if you want to be hard on your bike, this seat won't fail on you. This seat actually complements any bike you put it on. Now, for my particular bike, and I want to explain my experience, he's going to ask you, what bike do you have, and to send a picture. And then that way, they can steer you in the right direction of what matches your bike, and you don't have to just come up with a scheme if you don't want to. They'll have schemes for you, but if you want them to help you out and build a seat that is matches your bike, because if you have a custom painted bike, you want a seat that matches your custom paint, and you're not just stuck with one look of a seat, but then you're just falling to what everybody else has to pretty much put on their seats or pretty much put on their bikes. Sometimes, guys, you want a little bit more pizzazz than that, and again, I think this is the seat to kind of say, if you want to step your game up, this is the seat to have. Wait time. From start to finish, I got my seat in about 11 days. And the whole process, there's pictures. He's in contact with you and let you know where they are on the process of your seat. So from the build start time, you get a picture. When you get the leathers cut out and traced out and everything, you get pictures, you just get the whole update, something that I feel like that's very important, because we don't want to wait months for a seat. I figured, I'm going to probably have to wait a month for this seat. I mean, it's not that easy of a design to do, just in my opinion. It's not like you just wrap it, staple it, and let's go. No, this was well thought out, guys. So I actually got the seat a lot earlier than we thought. He said maybe 2 to 3 weeks. The seat was, but he said if they are not as busy, then you will have the seat in less times. But the max would be 3 weeks. Fire. Yeah, I can't complain about that. Also, guys, when you are going out and looking for a seat, you need to be thinking of longevity in the seat, the build quality, where it's coming from, the material that they're going to use. So I've never, and I can say it again, I have never seen a Corbin seat that just looked beat up. I've never seen it. I think they withstand the test of time. They probably outlast the bikes sometimes, They're, like I said, now to each his own on what type of seat you like to rock. You might not be into this style of seat, to each his own. But from what I've understood and what I've seen and what I'm learning is it does not matter how tall you are, how heavy you are, how light you are. These seats are pretty much going to make you comfortable. Now, he'll ask you even, what kind of handlebars do you have? Very important, because when I first started getting on these Harleys and I had the CVO seat on my bike, I had to figure that the handlebars needed to come first, and then we go with the seat. They're right on the money with what they said, because he's like, if you're doing pullback bars, this is the style you need to go with. If you're not doing pullbacks, this is the style you need to go with. Now, they have the long seats, the short seats, and then they have the standard seats. I am rocking the standard seat. Remember, I'm 5'8", 180 pounds. The builder of the seats is 5'5", 130 pounds. So he's like, yeah, the standard fits me fine. His wife, same thing, 5'1", 100 pounds, same. Someone like that, though, he said that, she can rock the closer, the shorter guy's seat, but doesn't really need to. And like I said, it all goes with, the style of bike that you're going with. This bike here is going to be more of a laid-back, chill bike. That's why another reason why I really went with this seat. I want to be more comfortable, and I want it to be totally custom for what I'm going to be doing. Guys, let's go ahead and open up this box together, and let's see what we got. Yeah. All right, guys, so I'm going to start peeling this box open. Oh. Yeah, I'm getting excited already. My passenger pillion, and then the big dog. And I know you can't see it yet, but I know you can kind of like see where I'm coming from. Hey, listen, I'm doing all this stuff right in front of you guys. Right in front of you. So this is what we have. We got our driver's seat, we got our passenger seat, and then we have our driver's backrest. This is all I ordered from them. Just pulling it out of the box, the smell of this, it's like if you had an exotic car. I don't know if the leather is just that good, but when I tell you it's a different guys, it's just a different experience pulling it out of the box. I'm not trying to tell you guys that you need to go out and buy this seat, but I am telling you this is what premium quality is like. Made in the USA. Made in the USA with plenty of instructions. Guys, none of this stuff has been opened, but it has directions for everything. So we're gonna open it up a little bit. Let's open the big dog up first. Yeah, let's just open up the big dog. Guys, like I said, I'm not playing games with you. I'm opening it now. All right, so let me pull the seat out first. Jeez Louise. Gangster. A real gangster of a seat right now. All right, guys. Comes with your plate. To lock this thing in, I'm gonna have to figure that out in a second. It even comes with keys because these seats have a real lock on them, so you don't have to worry about a seat like this being taken off your bike. Premium seat, premium price, I will tell you that, but it's got a premium look, guys. I'm gonna let you see everything. He asked if I wanted to change anything up from the design that he already had. You see it says Corbin Coop. And I'm like, no, it goes perfect. He said this was designed for the ST. Let's keep going. Let's take out the passenger. Probably has less moving parts in it. But guys, trust me when I tell you, these seats have a smell that's like, just like a new car premium leather smell. Sometimes it's just the quality of the product, you know, that sets some of these seats aside from other seats. Now let's go this way. Lightweight, perfect. Even on the rubber grommets. It says Corbin Coop. I hope you guys can see it. If you can't see it, I'm gonna do this again and show you guys a little bit closer up. So one thing I might do is rock it with my Solo cap on the back. We'll see how that looks. And the part that I'm most excited for, backrest. Let's get right into it. This one's gonna take me a second to open, so let me go ahead and get something to cut this open with so I can show you guys. Hey, I'm impressed with the packaging. You know what? I'm going right to it. I'm impressed with the packaging, guys. I've never really been crazy about how people pack things. That stuff really never matters to me, but I'm really impressed with the packaging. This has instructions and a few pieces in there that I need to make sure I pay attention to. Carbon fiber on the back. Now, don't make me get stupid. You know I can. Don't make me get stupid with that carbon fiber on the back. Okay. It feels like it can go further down. I'm sure there's a way to adjust, but how they have it is probably, I remember the older styles used to sit flush, and I always said to myself, well, you have no way to adjust if you need it higher on that back. Yeah, I'm really feeling this seat, guys. Let me turn it around so you guys can see. Hey, tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Guys, I researched this seat before I did anything. When I'm out at spots, I sat on a few guys' bikes with the seat on it just to see how it felt. I knew I did not want that tight leather feel to it. So we got suede on the outside, some type of vinyl material on the insides here, but then we come back with suede right down the middle. I think the color is like spot on point. I'm gonna turn it around so you guys can see the seat from the back. You know it's gonna go crazy when I put it on it. It's gonna be a good one. Yeah, this is the cherry on top, guys. Yeah, we got more parts to put on, but some of these parts I'm just more proud of than others. And this is one of those things that I'm like, yeah. So guys, let me put this seat on. Let me get all these pieces into this puzzle together, and then we'll be right back with the finished product. Okay, so I made more of a big deal out of it than I thought it was gonna be. It really wasn't that hard, guys. There's only a few pieces. You need a 10 and an 11 millimeter, basically. They give you an Allen, it's somewhere around here. But here's the seat, here's the backrest. The backrest has an Allen screw in the back, so if you want to adjust it, and then once it's time to tighten everything down, this just keeps it from coming back up once it's in the seat. Now, for this side, there's a screw that goes here, right? That's connected to your console. You take the little screw out, which is this one. Well, I put it back in here, but you see it has the Loctite on it, right? You remove that one, that's the factory one. You put this one in because this is what helps you lock the bike, lock the seat. See, it goes on. Once it splits here, you would actually have to, hit the key, which would release from here. So once it goes over, it splits, and now it's locked. And then once you hit the key, it opens, and you can take the seat off, but you really won't need to. And they give you this as well. You can adjust this. So depending on how you want it, I still got it like finger tight. How you want your seat, you got a little bit of adjustability, and then you tighten that thing on down. So I just wanted to let you guys know it's really not that hard, but at the same time, you got to know what you're doing. All right, guys, there it is. The seat is on. The seat is set up just how I want it. And you see, the bars ain't too drastic now that you get all these different angles, and especially with a seat on, that makes a little bit more sense. Now, just so you guys know, it will fit with the Solo cowl on if you do have the ST or are rocking a Solo cowl. Now, let me get in here in details. That seat is very clean. Maybe just Alcantara. I keep calling it suede. I don't know the difference. See this little space right here where it says Corbin? This is in case you want to run saddlebag guards in the back. You see there's no screws poking out, nothing crazy. Here's the passenger pillion. I'm not going to be rocking that right now. I kind of like how the bike sits with it, so I'll just put that over there. And yeah, guys, that's the look I'm looking for with this bike. It's not too much, flows, stands out when it needs to. When you're just pulling it up, you're just like, oh, that's a nice seat you got, But yeah, we all know. You see that? Now, maybe if it said ST in gray, maybe that might be too much, but I think we got the point with the CVO right in the middle of it, guys. So, guys, I appreciate you for watching, joining, subscribing. Until the next time, guys, peace.